Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Points of Articulation. My name is Dave and if you're new to the channel, welcome! So today I'm very happy to finally review the Star Wars The Power of the Force Nien Nunb figure. Now Nien Nunb first appeared in Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. And I put together a fun fact list, but I first have to say, Nien Nunb is my favorite side character alien in Star Wars ever. I love the way this character looks, how they dress, the language. The fact that people are just blowing up around them and he's sitting there going, hee 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 hee. You know, that cracks me up. Now, Nien Nunb may come packaged with the blaster pistol and the rifle. However, I'm going to pack this review full of some interesting facts here. First of all, Nien Nunb is a Celestian from Solist, and we heard that planet mentioned before in Episode 6 when Darth Vader said the Rebel fleet was amassing there. During the Battle of Endor, he was Lando Calrissian's co-pilot. Now, before he entered the rebellion, Nien Nunb used to be a smuggler and an arms dealer, which is awesome. Now, for a couple behind-the-scenes facts, Nien Nunb was not really a guy in a suit. Believe it or not, he was mostly a puppet and operated by Mike Quinn and others, which is pretty interesting. Now, the next one is a big one. It really blew my mind. Check this out. The language that Nien Nunb speaks is actually real. It's called Kikru, which is a Kenyan language. And as a history and culture lover, that makes me love this character even more because it's bringing real-world dialects into a fictional world. You know, all this talk about the world and different cultures, where do you come from? Write it in the comments below. Let me know what country you're watching my videos from because that fascinates me. So anyway, back to the figure. This bad boy stands at 3 3/4 inches tall, and we do have a lot to look at. We're going to look at the box, the mold, accessories, articulation, that paint, compare it to some other figures, and then we'll be done. So let's get moving. Alright, looking at the packaging, the last two figures we looked at were the orange beam on it. This one is green. As we can see, it says Collection 2, Star Wars Power of the Force, Nien Nunb figure. Then right here, reflective Nien Nunb. I might cut that out and keep it. With blaster pistol and blaster rifle. He's packing. We got Darth Vader's iconic head here. Kenner, some warnings. On the back, not really a write-up, but some little fun facts. New figures to look at. I do have the Lando and the Emperor. I don't have the other three as of yet. A little checklist. The Snow Speeder. I had that as a kid. I'm trying to get it again. Beautiful ship. The Skyhopper. And then some little copyright info. 1997 Hasbro. We'll get to that later on. But we'll cover that in another video. But a nice looking package. So now, let's take a look at the figure. And here we have Nien Nunb out of the package in a very nice looking figure. Lots of details in his suit. Very nice. I love the head sculpt as well. Like always, we're going to get a close-up. And there's not really any major parts to talk about. You know, it's a humanoid alien. Head, shoulders, arms, legs. You know the drill. So let's get a close-up. We'll look at all the fine details on the mold. Then we'll go into articulation and accessories and move on to the paint. Alright, zooming in as far as I can. We can see his lips. I love these little, I guess we could call them jowls here. Like a bulldog. His nose, his eyes. All the little wrinkles and bulges on his skin. We're so close we can even see the paint on his eyes. Is a little jagged. Insane. For his ears, very nicely detailed. I think that came out great. And I love his hat. All the little wrinkles and folds. Beautiful stuff. Moving down the back of his shirt, we could see all these beautiful wrinkles and seam lines. Amazing stuff. And that's the same for his arms. And his gloves. Let's get the interior of that. That's beautiful stuff there. I think that came out great. For his shirt, we could see it's sort of like a priest collar. And then it comes down. No buttons in the future, I guess, you know. And in his vest, we have some lines, pockets, beautiful stuff. Nice looking belt. For his other arm, again, tons of wrinkles here. Nice looking glove. Fantastic stuff. I really think they did a decent job with this. Okay, let's look at his pants. More wrinkles. Nien Nunb's crotch has some wrinkles. Nicely molded pocket. Nien Nunb butt. Tons and tons of seam lines and wrinkles. Very nice stuff. Now for his shin guards, if we want to call them that. Nicely done. We have some buckles there. Pretty cool. And on his shoes, that's right, Nien Nunb's got laces. Nice. And on the bottom, we have copyright crap and peg holes, 1997. For the first accessory, he comes with a little blaster, very reminiscent of Han Solo's. We have some beautiful detail on here, especially on the grip. Very nice. We have a nice muzzle, scope. Pretty nice, actually. Cool. Nien Nunb's second weapon is a nice blaster rifle. I love the stock and the strap going around, the grip. And look at all the detail in the main body of the gun. Magnificent stuff. Little switches here and plates. Beautiful scope. And a nice looking barrel. I think that came out great. Amazing stuff. All in all, beautiful looking piece. So that does it for all the accessories Nien Nunb comes with. So now let's take a quick look at the articulation. For the articulation, he has similar joints to the C-3PO. So we're talking about a swivel head. The shoulders can rotate all the way around. Pretty awesome. At the waist, he has a swivel. And at the legs, they can move about that far up and about that far back. So not a lot of movement, but enough that you could get some play out of it. So that does it for the mold. So now let's take a look at the paint. Looking at that paint job on Nien Nunb, he's sporting about 8 different colors here. We have orange for his jumpsuit, which came out really good. Black for his vest, his belt, and his shoes. A glossier black for his gloves. And a very glossy black for Nien Nunb's soulless eyes. Okay, moving on. Just having a little fun here. He has Shin Guards, which are brown with a little tint of greenish yellow on there. I think it's very interesting. Nice color choice. And that greenish brown is also on his hat. So that's pretty cool. Now for his face, we have like a peachy, whiter skin tone. Maroon, pale gray, and that super glossy paint for his eyes, which is amazing. All in all, a very nice paint job. So that does it for the mold and the paint. So now let's compare this to some other action figures, and then we'll be done. And now for a cool size comparison with the Power of the Force Nien Nunb. On the right hand side, we have the C-3PO from the same line, and they go well together. And on the left, we have Brock Samson from the Venture Brothers. And if you're a fan of the Venture Brothers, you know that in one episode, the Order of the Triad actually brought Nien Nunb to life from a trading card in a blue jumpsuit. Yeah, oh man, that was a great episode. But nonetheless, some cool looking figures here. And that does it today for my review of the Star Wars The Power of the Force Nien Nunb. Again, first seen in Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, and for his height, he's 3 3/4 inches tall. Now, like I said in the beginning of this video, I am a massive fan of Nien Nunb. I am so glad to finally have this figure, and I pray that one day the 6-inch Black Series line will make him, because I will definitely buy that. But do I think the Power of the Force Nien Nunb is good? Absolutely I do. I never had this figure growing up, so I'm so glad to have it now. It is very accurate. Just look at that face sculpt. The detail on here is amazing. And the paint only adds to the realism. For a kid's toy, they did a decent job. Now the figure itself has 6 points of articulation, as we saw. And for accessories, he comes with that blaster pistol and blaster rifle. And as you can see, he holds the blaster pistol very good in either hand, and the blaster rifle can actually go around his shoulder. Right now I have it slimmed right here, so that's nice. So if you're looking to buy this particular figure, I would suggest checking your hobby shops, old toy stores, eBay and Amazon. Prices do vary, but you can usually get them pretty cheap. So I recommend this figure for anybody who's a collector of the Power of the Force line, or if you're a fan of Nien Nunb like myself. So that's everything I have to say about this beautiful figure today. I hope you enjoyed my review. If you did, hit that like button. If you'd like to see new reviews every Thursday, subscribe. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody!